Hello there, this is Xeno, mostly known as Xeno9933 on Twitter, Instagram, and on Twitch. I'm sort of like a jack of all trades at an auto parts store in New York City, a streamer on the evenings playing a lot of retro games, and a student at Full Sail University going for my bachelor's degree in game design. So I play a lot of video games since the Atari 2600, and we're talking about a good 30 years of gaming, from the Nintendo Entertainment System all the way to the Nintendo Switch, the Xbox One, the PS4, and a couple of PC games as well. And it's very tough to be able to decide which game is my favorite, because each and every year there will usually be a favorite game to have. But if I have to decide one, I have to go back to the good old early 90s with the Super Nintendo Donkey Kong Country. So my first exposure of Donkey Kong Country came from a behind the scenes VHS tape that my mom ordered when she made the purchase of Donkey Kong Country off of a catalog book called Fingerhood, which is essentially a magazine that you could be able to order things off of so long as you have a way to be able to pay for it. I was actually fascinated at how these developers took their time to create a 3D model in a 2D environment, which was pretty much a first at that time, and quite a spectacle, especially given how Super Nintendo was actually smashing it in the mid 90s prior to the end of the console wars. Once I got the game, I was just fascinated with the way the game looks, the game feels, and the music. First off, the game just looked spectacular. It's just amazing how detailed the background look, how jungle atmosphere it is, and going from different locations, from the jungle to the cave sites to underwater, and even absurd places such as the mountains or even a factory. I mean, think about it. Who would see a gorilla and a monkey running around an oil factory? That is just absurd. And the characters themselves, it's just it's just hilarious. Being able to have a big goof who's only care about bananas, and his little yet agile monkey tagging along to take down what is essentially like crocodiles. It speaks Nintendo right off the bat. Like, I don't think any other gaming company would be able to create an absurdity just like that. It's just Nintendo right on the mark. As far as how the game feels, it's one of the most challenging games out there. You know, it's pretty much a basic platforming. You're able to roll, which could damage the enemy, yet depending on the character you use, depending on the environment you're in, things start to change up. Like, you can't use Diddy Kong to take down a big fat Kremling. There's no way. So you have to strategize. You have to use different attacks to take down a big Kremling. And Donkey Kong, while he's big and strong, he's not as agile as Diddy Kong is. So you really can't be able to risk Donkey Kong trying to grab something that is out of his reach. And of course, it becomes challenging as the game progresses, with different tactics you'll have to take, different routes you'll need to find. By different routes, I'm even explaining like hidden passages. And oh man, the less I can say about the ice level, which included a blizzard that is quite similar to the mid 90s of New York on a cold January day, the best, because it is just a hassle. Yet being able to complete each and every level feels like a huge success. And that's the greatest thing about the challenging of Donkey Kong Country, is that each and every level pushes you to the limit. And if it peaks, it's fantastic, because it's all smooth sailing from there. I believe the most vivid thing I can always remember from Donkey Kong Country has always been the music. Like, out of all the series that I've played from Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo, I highly rank the first Donkey Kong Country's music as the best. It's memorable, it's easy to be able to hum, easy to be able to get into, easily remixed. Like, I would say the final boss is the greatest boss theme music out there. If you ever get a chance to hear it, you know, give some time about it. You know, I would say it starts off pretty smooth, and then it vividly picks up. Like certain boss themes, it's just picks up on how dastardly, how dangerous, how ferocious the boss can be, but not King K. Rool's theme. It starts off pretty nice and smooth, like you're going on a trip, you're going on a ship run, until King K. Rool arrives, and then, oh, forget it. It's just all out from there. You gotta be able to take down this so-called king who took all your bananas. Yeah, so definitely so much imagination coming from Donkey Kong Country that it just explodes my mind. You know, I would say Donkey Kong is one of the most recognizable characters out there, right next to Mario and Link. It became a monster truck. I'm not saying that it was the first video game that became a monster truck. That nod was given to the Xbox, but it was one of the first characters to be featured as a monster truck, and I really do enjoy how it looked. I never thought that a character like Donkey Kong would be featured as one of the most popular trucks out there, or actually popular character be turned into a truck. That's actually pretty awesome. But one thing that I definitely have on it is that it pretty much helped me out to where I am today. About a year ago, after I split with someone I had interest in, if I'm correct, and having a concussion while training in pro wrestling, I streamed throughout that time, and I was just playing Donkey Kong Country with my friend Game Dude 2. And then all of a sudden, I got raided by some Call Me Johnny. And it was this game that helped me become affiliated with Twitch, helped me continue on streaming to this point. It was such a special occasion that two important things I wanted to do. One important thing I wanted to do back then, and one thing that I've done, was just go back and understand more about streaming, understand about rating and hosting others, to be able to continue on with the good wills of streaming. But the one thing that I did do was finally met some Call Me Johnny and asked them to sign my copy of Donkey Kong Country, which I do have it stored somewhere in my home. So yes, I do have an SNES cartridge with a signature of a streamer slash YouTuber who helped me get to this point. So now every first Sunday of August, I would now consider that as Donkey Kong Day. So every first Sunday, I would get a chance to be able to stream a Donkey Kong game, whether it's Donkey Kong the original, Donkey Kong Country, Donkey Kong Country 2, maybe get a chance to be able to get Donkey Kong Country or Donkey Kong games from the Nintendo Wii or the GameCube. And it's to be able to not only give thanks to those who got me to this point, but thank the character and the game itself for letting me enjoy their time, just making me feel like I'm there with them to be able to get all those bananas, because man, oh man, we need those bananas. I don't know why, but we need those bananas. So hopefully this could be able to excite you to try out Donkey Kong Country, the game, the music, you know, anything surrounding Donkey Kong Country, except for the cartoons. I'd say stay away from the cartoons. As always, happy gaming.